Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about Trump declassifying the documents. And we're going to say that he did. Okay? The reason we're doing this is after the last video where I was talking about the memoir defense, I had a lot of people say, hey, you're just ignoring the fact that he declassified these documents. Okay, that doesn't matter, but basically a lot of the messages have the tone that just because I say it doesn't matter doesn't mean that it actually doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the idea, despite all likelihood, that he actually declassified these documents. I mean, we have to come up with some explanations along the way, but we're going to do that. So what we're going to say is that while he was in office, he tapped them with his wand and said, poof, they're declassified. And he looked at a staff member and said, hey, make sure you go through the protocols on this. And that staff member just didn't do it. Okay, therefore, he doesn't know that he's in possession of TSSCI documents, okay, because he thinks they've been declassified. All right? I'll even go a step further. Let's protect his staff member and say even the staff member did everything correctly. And just, there's a bureaucratic mix-up. There's no record of this ever happening. All right? Super unlikely, but let's say that it's true. Okay? So Trump declassified these documents and then took them down there. Or somebody else took them down there and he just failed to return them when asked. All right? Okay, that's worse. You get how that's worse, right? Do you? No? In order for him to declassify them, that means he knows what the content is. He knows whether or not they contain defense information. This is the point where the people who want to believe that he declassified them and therefore everything's okay need to actually go and read the laws cited in the warrant. None of those laws require the documents to be classified. They only require that there's defense information. That's what it requires. And if he declassified them, he knows what's in the document. So he can't even pretend that he didn't know anymore. It's not helpful. It's actually not a defense. So once again, the position being presented, they're declassified. It doesn't actually change anything related to the law. The reason there are a whole bunch of people who are screaming that he had TSSCI documents is because that's really bad. And not just Trump's behavior. There is a whole counterintelligence operation that is going to go on. There's going to be an assessment. There's going to be analysis. There's going to be they're going to hotwash this to death, trying to figure out what went wrong and how this even happened. When people talk about the TSSCI documents, it's not because that increases the penalty. It's because it shows the severity of the lapse. The defense information, that's all that's required for the law. As far as the commentary, people are talking about the highest level because that kind of defense information never should have got out. So, it doesn't matter if he declassified them. It has no impact on the case whatsoever because the laws that were cited in that warrant do not require the documents to be classified. They just have to be defense information. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.